everyone, I'm Becky.
I'm Sarah.
And we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we are talking about Cupid's Match by, and I'm going to mispronounce this, Lauren Palphreyman? Palphreyman. I apologize. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Because the first part is spelled like you would spell Ralph, but with a P. So, Palphreyman?
Palphreyman? Maybe.
If you know, comment below.
Yes, and we apologize. So I got this book off of Edelweiss.
Same.
And this is one of the new imprints taking things off of Wattpad. And so this book is about Lila Black, and she's like an average American teenager in Southern California, and she keeps getting these letters from this matchmaking service telling them that they don't really want to match her. And so she shows up to tell them basically to leave her alone because she has a boyfriend and she doesn't need them. And it turns out that they're Cupids, and that her perfect match is the Cupid. But if she and the Cupid get together, then like the world might end basically. And so the Cupid's people are trying to keep her away from Cupid, but then he shows up at the school, and like they're kind of go from there. And then like there's people trying to keep them apart, and somebody's trying to kill her, and she doesn't want to be with him, but she wants drawn to him, and that's the most basic.
So it took me forever to realize that if she got with Cupid, that it would kind of potentially bring on the end of the world. I thought it would just like turn him like to lust craze, and he'd like turn into a beast and like, you know, just ruin the world. Like I guess I didn't expect like it to like end.
Well, they keep saying like the founder will come back. So
bow and arrows can be cool, and bow and arrows can be cheesy. I felt that the bow and arrows in this book were cheesy.
So, and I didn't think it was cheesy. My problem with this book is it might not have been cheesy enough. Like, it should have been a romance. Like,
yeah, there wasn't romance.
It was not a romance. Like, her interacting with Cupid is like 5% of the book.
Yeah, and I never felt that connection. Honestly, I felt like I was rooting more for her and Cal, who is one of the other Cupids and Cupid's brother,
right,
who's kind of helping keep her, Lila, away from Cupid. I felt that there was a stronger connection between those two, probably because they're interacting far more than her and Cupid.
Right. She and Cupid didn't do any, like, interact all that much, but then all of a sudden, like, they were deeply in love. But, like, there was no, like, romance. And it should be a romance book.
It's Cupid.
Right.
Plus, my other thing is, like, his name is Cupid. But, like, why couldn't we have found a kick-butt nickname?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Like, if I'm calling you Cupid, I'm laughing at. Like, I'm just laughing at myself.
Well, and I guess this was made into a TV pilot for CW Seed, and I actually kind of wanted to watch the TV pilot because I think it's like a really interesting premise.
It's a really interesting premise. It really is.
And honestly, I probably would have watched the TV show, but I couldn't. Like, the episode is gone. You can't find it anywhere online. Plus, my newest pet peeve, and I keep saying it, is when you're reading a book and they're saying that it's based in, like, average America, and you're reading it and you're like, not how average Americans talk. And it took me some Googling to find it. The author is English. I don't understand why they can't base the book. If this book had been based in London, I might have liked it better.
See, and I don't think I really noticed it as much. I don't think I noticed. I didn't notice it.
There were, I can't remember what they kept saying. There were like 2 or 3 things, and I was like, we don't say that in the United States, but you say that in Europe.
Huh.
And it was...
I missed it.
I can't remember. Well, they keep saying instead of like, you're going to think I'm mad, which we don't say mad, we say crazy. And then there was one about instead of going to class, they went to their lessons. And there was something else. There were like there were enough that it...
Obviously, I wasn't reading close enough, which actually makes me wonder if I would have liked it better if I was, like, more invested. Or was I not invested because I didn't like it? I don't know. But I feel like this story, if, like, Jennifer Armentrout had said it, I feel like I would have liked it a lot better.
Well, and I wanted this to be, like, remember I texted you, I'm like, I wanted it to be, like, a cheesy, fun romance. Like, I wanted, like, a Stephanie Perkins kind of...
Yeah, I think it needs to go one way or the other. Like, right. I think it's in the middle... And that's kind of where it falls. Like, if it was either, like, take it to the dark side with Armentrout or take it to the cheesy side with Perkins, like, it'd work. But, like, it's not enough of either of those things.
But Jennifer Armentrout's romances are romancy sizzly, and this could have worked as a romancy sizzly. It just did not work. We should just rate it.
That's because there wasn't enough romance on the page.
There wasn't, and there wasn't enough character development or plot development or relationship development for it to work.
Which is unfortunate because Cupid is who makes people fall in love.
And it's a great premise. It's an interesting premise. It's like awesome, and it just didn't come together. So we're going to rate it. Our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
I don't like a 2.
So I posted on Goodreads as a 3, and the more I talk about it, I'm kind of like at a 2.
Because there were just, it needed, like, I'm sorry, if you're selling it as a Cupid book, there needs to be romance somewhere.
Or if you weren't selling it as a romance, if it was like a really dark, like supernatural thriller because the other Cupids were trying to kill her, but you didn't even get that. Like, it was there, but it wasn't at the same level.
I mean, but that, I would still expect sizzle. Like, It either needs to be cheesy or sizzly, but some sort of romance needs to come through.
I think I'm going with a 2.
Yeah.
And so that is where we are in Cupid's match.
All right. See you around.
Bye.